welcome to my kitchen in Branson, Missouri. Okay, today there's been a kind of a strange thing that happened that I want to share with you guys, but I did want to meet with you, and we're going to do a quick dessert, and then hopefully later on today I'm actually going to prepare the kielbasa and the whole meal that we were supposed to have on the show today, but my time is very limited. So let me explain what's going on today. Unfortunately, this morning we found out that one of my family members tested positive for COVID-19. And we've all, in that case, have been exposed. And so we immediately called, whoever you have to call to find out about, how do you get tested to make sure that everybody's okay. And so we did that, and I am scheduled to be tested today. So is Chris. But the thing is, they call you and tell you, okay, now is the time to come in. So we wanted to abbreviate this today, just in case I get that call that I need to go get my COVID testing done. We want you to pray for the person in my family. We're not announcing that yet, but pray for the person in my family and for the rest of us who have been exposed. And we hope that, this is a very, very mild case of it and that everybody's okay. And I'm sure you guys out there are hoping and praying for the same outcome. Okay.
They are.
Without me getting much.
So let me tell you,
Yes.
We've got Dottie Zarnowski with
Hi,
us.
Dottie.
Mary Warden Good
Hello,
is here.
Mary.
And of course, Teresa Terry Horget Lindner is here.
Ladies,
Thank
for
you,
being here.
Teresa.
I'm sorry, this morning I did say we canceled the show, and that was because of I wasn't sure what the progress was going to be today and how, if I was even going to be here at 1 o'clock because of the testing and stuff. But so far I haven't gotten a call to go get it, so I figured, let's do at least a small show today. We can do the dessert. And then after I get the testing and stuff, I'm still going to try to put the kielbasa together, and then you can see that on YouTube. So let's get doing the dessert, okay? But I just wanted you guys to know what was going on. I don't even cancel the show when I'm very ill, but this was something completely different today, and so I felt that it was necessary that I cancel. Okay, today's dessert is a fast, easy and delicious strawberry shortcake. So this is what I've done. I've already sliced a whole bunch of strawberries. I'm going to finish slicing them right now. And listen, when you cut the strawberries, save the little top because it's a great topping. It's pretty. You don't want to eat the green, but it's pretty on top. So save that. Don't throw it away. And so let's get to some chopping here. Okay. So you're just going to slice your strawberries. Chris, I don't know if you can see this. You're going to slice them kind of thin, okay? And I don't like the little tiny part, so I just put it in there, and I don't know, we'll use it maybe throw it in a juice or something later today. But, okay, so here we go. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to slice the rest of the strawberries. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that, Chris?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. So anyway, guys, this is how scary this COVID thing is, and now it has literally hit our home. Of course, you guys know that Chris is a nurse, and unfortunately he is exposed a lot, but not really. In the ER they look like they have spacesuits on. They are covered from head to toe, and so technically they keep them pretty safe. But when something like this happens, you have to worry, you have to wonder, and so we're all trying to be diligent. We've always been diligent through the whole process because of Chris's job, but now it has really hit home, and so we don't know what that means, and so we just have to hope for the best. We know that the one person does have it. Luckily, this person the symptoms are very, very mild, thank God. But keep the person in your prayers. I would really, really appreciate that because we're a little nervous right now. So that's what this whole thing is about, having to, cancel the show. And then I thought, no, let's just do a little something so that I can at least explain to everybody what is going on. And I know that you guys understand what's going on right now in the world. So I figured that you would really get what's happening here.
And
okay.
we appreciate your support
Yes,
and love that everybody sends. So
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's all my nice cut strawberries. And I got about a half a cup of sugar, but I'm going to do about a quarter of a cup and see what this does. It'll bring out the sweetness I think these are pretty sweet anyway because they're nice and red and ripe looking. But once you put the sugar in, man, does that make it even sweeter and absolutely wonderful to the palate when you're making a nice strawberry shortcake. This is about 1/4 cup, and I really don't think I need any more. It's already looking kind of syrupy. If you guys can see that, it's kind of got that little gloss on it, and that made it like a syrup, okay, because it blended with the liquid of the strawberries and the sweetness that's already there. So, I mean, honestly, these are ready to go. So I can save that sugar for later. Okay, so what I did was for the actual cake on the strawberry shortcake, I got just slices of pound cake, okay? And I'm going to use a little cookie cutter, and I am going to just make little tiny sections like this, okay? And I'm going to put those, look how perfectly they fit in my little cups on the bottom. Can you see that? Okay, and we're going to just do that all the way across, okay? Don't throw the pieces away, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to set those here, and I'm going to show you why you don't throw those away, okay? But we're just going to get these done. Nope, that's the big one. I don't want the big one. I want about, oh, what is that? About 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches? What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, probably 1.5 inches.
About 1.5
Looks
inches,
good.
yeah. About 1.5 inches mold, and this one's got a pretty little design around the outside, so it's perfect for my pretty little strawberry shortcake, my FED strawberry shortcakes. And remember, I made the confetti squares a week or so, a couple weeks ago. I had some of the marshmallows left. Well, I just may drop a few colorful marshmallows in it. You never know. Use up what you've got in the kitchen. Why not, right? Don't waste food. Especially now. Goodness, you go to the store again, we're seeing a lot of that rationing stuff, and they don't have this, and they don't have that. And so whatever you have at the house, use it. Don't waste it. None of us can afford to do that right now. Okay, and still, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people are still out of work. And so you got to hang on to what you got. Nobody's got extra money to spend. So even something like silly little marshmallows can come in handy down the road. Okay, so I've got the bottom of my strawberry shortcakes. Now, I kept because it's kind of warm, so I kept the cream in the refrigerator. Okay, I'm going to shake that up. I'm going to put a little bit of the strawberry on the cake, just like that. Okay, just a few pieces. Hey, that one already got a head start on that one. There you go. See, it's looking pretty already, right, guys?
Looks good to me.
It looks great. Okay. Alrighty, this is going to be delicious and beautiful, and my family's going to love it. And that's another thing, guys. There's nobody in the kitchen with us today, so Chris is kind of doing the camera work and watching for comments and stuff because we're keeping everybody very quarantined. So it's a two-man show today, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, so cream, strawberry shortcake always has cream, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Cream. Can you see that? Because I'm kind of in your way. I know I'm in your way.
Okay. We're good.
All right. More cream. And more cream. Okay. Now I'm going to put another piece of the cake. Put that there. Another piece of cake on all of these. This is going to be a 2-layer mini strawberry shortcake. Woohoo! Happy days, right? Anyway, guys, you know, this is just such a darn scary time, and when it hits home like this, it's like you take a deep breath and you say, okay, now what do we do? How do we do this? You know, what do we do to help the person and all that stuff? So it's a little scary. They're going to be on a 2-week quarantine, like completely by themselves, 2-week quarantine. And so obviously we will make sure that they're okay. But I really would like all of you, if you're praying people, to keep this person in your prayers. Just kind of, in general, say a COVID prayer for anybody that's affected in any way with COVID. Because right now, folks, that's what we need. I am going to throw a couple of little marshmallows in just to give it some color and give it another little Like I said, this is kind of one of those, you got stuff, use it, throw it in. Look at that. Doesn't that make that pretty?
Very cool.
That's so cute. I love it. And I'll tell you what, this makes it more appealing to kids when you put colored marshmallows in it. They're going to eat that. All right, let's get some strawberries on the top, guys. And you know what? I want to show you the bottom of the bowl here. We've got this amazing syrup. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That strawberry syrup. I'm going to see if I can maybe scoop a drop of it out and put it on the top. We'll see how much I have down there when we're done with this. All right, this is great. This is beautiful. Like I said, guys, I wanted to do something for you today because so many of you, we appreciate it so much. You come every week and you join us in my kitchen and you have comments and you're just wonderful and we appreciate that so much. I did want to tell you guys that we need a lot more recipe, 3 to 5 ingredient recipes sent to us so that we can continue with the contest. We have had some, but we want a lot more than what we got. So I'm asking you guys if you have a 3, 4, or 5 ingredient recipe that you think would work really well, and whether you win or not, it's just fun to be involved. Please send it to us through our website, and or you can just send it to my email, Christine at Christine at MCNFEDUp.biz, and I will definitely, I check my emails every day, and so we want you guys to do that and get involved. Why not? It's fun. So go ahead and do that. The other thing that I want to tell you about before I finish the dessert, because I mean, look, that's already beautiful, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Is that we are, to help support the show, we are selling some things right now. So the first thing, and you can go to the website and you'll see this. This is a picture of me and a picture of the logo for the show, and then this says Stamp Out Meniere's Disease, and it's a really nice heavy-duty mug, and this is $10. And then we've got 2 shirts. We've got this one, okay, and then we've got this one. The shirts are also $10. I will tell you, if I mail anything to you, there's a flat $5 fee for mailing, and that is because when we do the paparazzi jewelry and stuff and we mail, mailings are always anywhere from $4 to $4.50. So we're going to just play it safe because like the mugs and stuff are heavier. So we're just going to play it safe and say a $5. This is heavier too than the jewelry that we send. So we're just going to do a flat $5 fee, and that is literally just to cover the shipping and the handling, okay? So if you want to support the show and you want to help us out, you just want a mug or you want a t-shirt, just go to the website and you can order that whenever you want. Okay, now I'm going to put cream on the top here. I'm going to put nice, big, giant cream on the top here. Can everybody see this beauty? Oh, we may have run out of cream.
Oh, no. So we're getting lots of comments.
We got it, that's okay. And now I'm going to take a little tiny bit of this gorgeous, ooh, look at that. Yeah, we have enough, I think, to just put it on top of this. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So Mary Heffington is with us.
Hi, Mary. How are
Judy
you?
Reynolds is with us.
Hello, Judy.
And we've got lots of nice comments here. Everybody checking in, talking about how great the dessert looks. And talking about, that looks wonderful.
Isn't
Let's get a good shot of that. Yeah.
That is such a pretty dessert. And listen, that's quick and easy. I mean, if you have something that comes up really fast, this is the way to do it. And at this time of year, a lot of people have strawberries anyway in your house. You've got sugar. Most people have some maybe cream. You maybe have Cool Whip, whatever. And like I said, the pound cake, I just bought it yesterday. Cut it up, put it on top. I mean, put it in the middle of the two. And, you know what? You don't have cream. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to stay on the side. I'm not, I love you. I love you too, but you got to stay over there.
And Harlan's here with us, and
Hello,
so many people expressing their concern and well wishes and praying, and
thank you
so
all
we appreciate
so
that.
much. And what we'll do is we'll fill you in later at a later date who it is and all that stuff. But we want you guys to know that we love you guys and we wanted to do something today. So there you go with our quick little fast, easy, and delicious strawberry shortcakes. Okay, and I did, see, are those the cutest things you ever saw?
They look wonderful.
Okay, so let me tell you also that we still get tons of people watching the show, but we want you to spread the word, and we want you to like and subscribe us on YouTube. We're still trying to get to that 100 mark. And guys and girls, my cookbook is almost done. I have been working and working and working, and it is very, very close to being done. So if you want one of those, you got to help me get to that 100 mark on YouTube. Well, hello everybody. Now we couldn't do our live show today, but I have to make dinner anyway. So, and I had all the ingredients for our Kielbasa dinner. So I'm just going to cook dinner, and you're going to be here to watch me do it. Okay? So the first, here's what's on the menu though. I got to tell you about that. We've already made the strawberry shortcakes, and we did that earlier. We did do that live in case you missed that. We did our fast, easy, and delicious little strawberry shortcakes, and they came out amazing, which I might as well show you one of them while we're talking about it. And there that is. And they came out really delicious. And so now I'm going to be working on jerk rice. Have you ever heard it? Well, it's actually a jerk rice or a dirt rice. It's really called dirt rice. And so it's very easy. It's a rice with Cajun, like Creole seasonings, and it's got bell pepper. Let me show you what I've got here. I've got celery, I've got bell pepper, and I've got onion. Okay, this is about 1/4 of a red onion, 1/4 of a bell pepper, and a little less than a stalk of celery. And we're going to put that in. And I'm just going to kind of brown. I don't want the vegetables translucent. I just want them cooked a little bit, because then they're going to go in my rice machine, my little rice maker over there, okay? So, let's get the veggies done. Ooh, that's so pretty. Come look over here, Chris. Look at that. It's a good night for dinner. Oh, I also have 1 clove of garlic chopped up in there. Just kind of thin slivers of that garlic paste. Okay, so this part of it is not going to take very long at all. Like I said, I'm not making the veggies translucent. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn that down. I don't want it to, cook all the way through, because it's going to cook in here, and it's ready to go. But there you go with the beautiful little trio of veggies there, and again I've got the little clove of garlic in there too. So again, dirty rice is a Cajun or a Creole dish, and they call it dirty rice because when you put the colors and stuff in it, it turns it to like almost a dirty color. That's where the name came from. Okay, that is all I'm going to do with that. Can you guys see that? Kind of just give it a head start in the cooking, because I want them soft once they go into the rice maker. All right, so let's do this. So I have 2 cups of rice, and I have 4 cups of water. It's 2 to 1, okay? And then I'm using this Tony Cashier's. It's the Creole seasoning. And so when I was looking up, now I don't use a lot of the Creole seasoning, but I'll tell you what, when I did my research on what seasoning to use for any kind of Louisiana dish, Bayou Creole, any kind of stuff, this fellow's name kept popping up. So here he is in my kitchen now. So welcome, Tony, to my kitchen. Okay, so let's get the nice veggies put in there. Ooh, that smells good. Come and look here, Chris. Okay, there's a lot of them good old veggies. And I just, like you saw, I just sauteed a little bit. Okay, in goes my seasoning. Okay, that's probably a good tablespoon. Okay. Now, I've heard a lot of people say with this particular seasoning, I'm going to put the lid down and start cooking it, that people just use it like salt on their food. So, and let me tell you what's in it so that you guys are familiar with it in case you aren't. It's got salt, it's got red pepper, it's got black pepper, chili powder, dehydrated garlic, and it's got milk and soy and stuff like that. but it's apparently a great blend that people just literally use to sprinkle their food. So there you go. Hello, Tony. You'll be in my kitchen now. Okay, so now let's do our kielbasa. So what I did, let me show you all my cuttings here. I did a lot of the prep work earlier. So I have, I took an onion and I cut it into thin slices, and then I sliced them again. So this is like a quarter of the onion all the way around, and then I sliced it maybe an eighth of an inch, quarter of an inch thick, somewhere in there. And then I have I used the bell pepper there, so I have about 3/4 of a bell pepper, and I cut it into like a larger dice. Okay, I'm gonna let that heat up. And then I found these yesterday, and these were amazing. They're tiny little potatoes, okay, just little potatoes. And you cook them in a bag, okay? And it was a perfect amount of potatoes for what I'm needing right here. And so this was a pound of potatoes, baby golds, and they also had the baby red potatoes too. And I microwaved this for between 5-6 minutes, and I had perfect they're cooked potatoes, but basically I'm just gonna be reheating them in here. And then I have my kielbasa, and I coined them, okay? And this was cut on the bias, it's just at a slant. Okay, so there's my kielbasa. I'm also gonna put in 2 cloves of garlic that I cut, okay? I'm gonna put that in first. And then I'm also, when this is done, because this won't take very long at all, but when this is done, I'm gonna make Dijon mustard. Now, am I gonna make Dijon mustard? No. I found some organic Dijon mustard, but I'm gonna show you what I do with Dijon mustard to make me like it better. Okay, so we're heated up. Grease my pan. Gotta grease your pan because you gotta saute the veggies, okay? And we're gonna do the vegetables first. Then we're gonna take them out, and then we'll cook the kielbasa sausage, and then we'll put the veggies back in and have a nice big mix. And I was thinking, so what's the difference between like something like this and jambalaya? Well, jambalaya is kind of, sort of, it's got the veggies and stuff, but jambalaya usually has some kind of fish, crawfish and shrimp and things like that. And it also, in that dish, it's andouille sausage, okay? And that is just a spicier sausage with a lot of paprika in it. Let's turn this down a little because I do not want my garlic to burn. And let's do our onions in there. Oh yeah, love that sound, love that sound. Clean as you go, people. This smell is probably my favorite smell of all in the kitchen. I've got garlic, I've got onion, and I've got bell pepper. And man, oh man, that is some of the most aromatic, delicious kind of makes your mouth water kind of smell in the kitchen. Absolutely love it. And it's almost like, well, whatever the dish is, it's going to be amazing because of it. Okay, so I want to cook this down a little bit. I want it kind of translucent because the potatoes, again, these are cooked, okay? And it's not going to take very long for that to heat up. By the time this is cooked, the rice will be done, dinner will be served. That's how quick this is today. We are really sorry that today we had to not cancel the show, and I just wanted to explain what happened in case you weren't with us earlier and you're just seeing this on YouTube. One of my family members, my immediate family members, was diagnosed today with COVID-19. And of course, we are sick about it, worried. The person is basically doing okay. We believe it's going to be a mild case, but it's still scary when you find out. And the fact is that we've all been exposed now. So, because I have a lot of medical issues that you guys know about, we called the doctor this morning, and they did like this virtual doctor thing, and because I happen to be in the high risk category, asthmatic, I've got autoimmune, I got a lot of things. Yes, I need to be tested. So you have to schedule the test, okay, that thing up your nose. And so I had to leave, what I thought is I had to leave that time frame open for them to call me and tell me to come and get the test. Well, it is now going on 6 o'clock Branson time, and I still haven't heard from them. But I do believe that they are very backed up. So I just, whenever they call me, I will go and get the nose swab thing, which I'm so looking forward to. I'm very excited about that. But nevertheless, it's got to be done. And, hope and pray that not only don't I have it, but, everybody else in the family. And we pray for the member of my family, which I'm not saying yet. We pray that everything turns out okay. You go on a 2-week quarantine and hope that your symptoms don't get worse. That means no work and, no socializing, no anywhere. You're home and you are quarantined, and that's your life for the next 2 weeks. So it's a scary time right now, and so just do me a favor, if you're a praying person, I would appreciate some prayers for my family right now. So anyway, that's what happened. I wasn't sure about the time of the test and if I was going to be called out like in the middle of cooking, but I'm assuming at this point it'll probably be tomorrow. So I have to cook dinner anyway. So, and I had all the stuff for today's menu. So there you go. You're getting it. So Chris will edit the show. He'll put the dessert with it. And you will get to see the kielbasa and the veggies and the dirty rice. And there you go. And you'll have today's meal, and we won't lose our track record for the show. Okay. So this is looking beautiful, and the vegetables are pretty translucent now. Bell peppers could be a little softer. So I'm going to let them cook for just a couple of minutes. So while that's finishing up, so I'll tell you a couple of things. One, I want to show you something. Just keep the camera right there, Chris. Okay. If you would like to support our show, and I know you do, we have 3 things that we're actually selling on the website now. So we have coffee mugs with 3 pictures, one of me, hello, and then we've got the logo of the show, and then we've got, it says, stamp out Meniere's disease, okay? And it's a really nice heavy-duty mug, and it gives you our website information and all that stuff, and it says fast, easy, and delicious, so I know everybody wants one of those. $10 for our little mug. And then we have 2 t-shirts that we're going to be selling for $10 also. And it's just a Fed Up t-shirt, a plain Fed Up t-shirt. Chris wears this a lot when he's filming every week.
I do.
And then I have this one. I like this one. I don't take a lot of good pictures, but this picture I didn't mind. So, and there you go, my Cooking Nook Fed Up. Okay. So the shirts are $10 also. The only thing that I will tell you is shipping is $5, a flat fee of $5. And that is because we do a lot of shipping of things when we do our paparazzi jewelry stuff. And it is never less than about $4, $4.50. And so these are heavier, especially the mug. So we figure if we do a flat $5, that covers, even if it's a little over, that will cover the shipping and handling. Okay, this is looking beautiful. Yes, it is. I'm going to add my potatoes. Remember the potatoes are just going to be heated through, okay? Wow. Isn't that look pretty already? Looks like a great dinner. Okay, so while the potatoes are heating, okay, and I'm going to turn this down a little just so that they could heat through, I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, so here, this is organic Dijon. Dijon mustard comes from Dijon, France. Imagine that. And Dijon mustard usually has whole mustard seeds. It's got like white vinegar, distilled vinegar, or white wine. okay? And so I found this, it's got the mustard seeds and it's got the vinegar in it and stuff like that. So I found this organic Dijon. But I don't like the full-blown taste of Dijon. It's a little strong for me. So I add it to just a half a cup of mayonnaise, okay? So I'm gonna add like, tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. And I just make more of a sauce out of it to dip all of this awesome, delicious smelling, amazing smelling food. Can you smell all that? Of course you can. And it just makes it a creamier, lighter, more mild Dijon. Okay? So that is my, now sometimes if I don't have the actual Dijon mustard, I just use regular yellow mustard and I use the mayonnaise and it makes like kind of a mock Dijon, and this is great on just a regular turkey sandwich or ham sandwich or whatever. So this little mixture is perfect for any kind of a sandwich, and it's going to be great as a side dipping sauce for the kielbasa and the potatoes or whatever you want to dip right there. You could even put some of this on top of the rice. It would be really, really good. Okay, so that's done. Oh, this is looking beautiful. So I guess welcome to my house for dinner. We're not usually together when I make dinner, but here we are because, you know, life does this. The road is kind of crazy, and sometimes the road takes you to places that you're like, I didn't expect to be there, but here we are. So we're having lunch for dinner. This is really a dinner. This is more of a dinner anyway. We just, you know, we have big elaborate dinners, lunches a lot of times on Wednesdays. We've had chicken fried steaks, and we've had ziti, stuff that we probably normally wouldn't have for lunch.
Fish tacos.
We've had fish tacos, we've had, I don't even know. And the thing is, guys, that really from now till New Year's Eve, and I actually have a couple even after that if we're still doing the show, which we hope, I still have recipes. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I have a lot of recipes. Speaking of having a lot of recipes, I need your help. Did you hear me? Them. Did you hear me, guys? Okay, I need your help out there. So we're trying to get our YouTube channel, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers. 100, that's not a lot of people, but we need you. We need your help. So like and subscribe. If you have not, we need you to go to our YouTube channel. It's just go to YouTube and go to My Cooking Nook and subscribe and like so that we could get that number to 100, because you know why? Because then you can buy a cookbook. The cookbook is almost done. I've been working on that thing. Hey, I lost a potato. The cookbook is literally almost done. I have just a few more things to put in there, and I got to make sure the spelling's right and all that stuff. But I have been working like crazy to get this cookbook finished. Then I'll get it copied and published and all that stuff. But I need your help because I'm not selling the cookbook till I have 100 subscribers on YouTube. So you guys have to help me. And even if you've gone and subscribed and all that stuff already, tell somebody. Just get people involved. Tell them to watch the show, please. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Potatoes are heated. These are all going on my plate. Oh my gosh, this looks beautiful. Look at that. You guys, look how beautiful. And you guys, I wish you could smell this. I really, really wish everybody could smell what this kitchen smells like right now. I'm sure Emily's downstairs right now, and I bet you they can smell it all the way downstairs. Well, yes, this is a Justin Wilson kind of a meal, isn't it?
It is that.
He was a Cajun cook years ago. He had his show on PBS. He'd say, I'm so happy for me to see you, I guarantee. And he was just an amazing Cajun cook. He did some amazing recipes. And, you know, you can still see him. You can still go to YouTube and see Justin Wilson and see all of his Cajun cooking. I'm going to put a little tiny bit more oil. Not a lot, because there's still some in there. And in goes the kielbasa. Again, I love that sizzle. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Sizzle, sizzle. Cook away. How's rice coming along? Still cooking. Look at that. So basically, you know, the kielbasa is already a cooked sausage, okay? And this, you guys know with me with turkey sausage and stuff like that, this is a turkey kielbasa. But you can get the regular, they have pork kielbasa, they have chicken kielbasa, they have, I'm pretty sure they must have beef kielbasa. I'm not sure, but I think so. I've seen pork, I've seen chicken, and I've seen the turkey. So, check it out. For me, if I can get it in turkey meat, I get it in turkey meat. And that just gives me the green light to eat. So, and I like to do that once in a while. Okay, so, this is going to be beautiful, it's going to be delicious. And again, all we're doing really is heating and browning, guys. That's all we're doing. Okay? Beautiful. Hey, Chris, tell them about our website and the cooking contest. We still need people.
Yes, we do. So you can go to the website, which is www.mcnfedup.biz. mcnfedup.biz. And there again, you will be able to see all of the episodes that we've had. Now this is episode number 29. Woo-hoo! Yeah, so you can go back and see the previous 28 episodes and all the great
They're all there.
And fun that we've had. Recipes, menus for each of the meals. You can see pictures of all the dishes and even some pictures submitted by visitors and watchers of the show.
Yep.
And you get to learn a little bit about Meniere's disease. You can go in and follow Christine's journey with Meniere's and learn about that.
I've written about it. So check it out.
Go there and check all that out. You will also find that you can communicate with Christine through the email there and submit your recipe for our recipe contest. 3 to 5 ingredient recipes. We want those submitted.
Everybody's got that.
Yeah,
everybody's got one.
So you submit your Fed Up style recipe. We will make it, we will judge it, and we will be awarding prizes to winners. So please tell your friends. Check out the website. Check out the My Cooking Nook YouTube page, YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Share us with all your friends and send us those recipes for the contest.
And then on Wednesdays, we go at 1 o'clock here in Bransonville, whatever time that is around your area. And right before you come on, tag a few friends and tell them to join us. You know we always have fun. We always have fun here. Sometimes my house is so crazy, it's like, ay, ay, ay. But you know what? To me, that makes me feel like you're just here in my house with me, enjoying the noise with me. So we just have a good time here. There's always good food, guys.
Always good food.
Always good food, good talk, good friends.
This is an unusual show today where it's just Christine and I in the kitchen, not doing a live broadcast.
How weird is that? So, remember when we first started, this is what it was. It was just you and I in the kitchen. And then eventually Emily came up and she would help. And then, you know, we'd have a guest, my mom would come and stuff like that. And sometimes there were like 20 people here at the house. And so actually it's kind of nice right now to just be nice and quiet, and it's just you and I, and I'm making dinner.
Yep.
So in a little bit we'll bring everybody up so that they can eat. But we're all trying to stay pretty far away from each other until we all know whether, we've got this thing or not. And I hope not. Okay. My veggies are going back in. You can see, can you get a close-up of the beautiful sausage, Chris?
It smells amazing.
Isn't that beautiful? That is just, that's good. Okay, and I want to make sure I get all the veggies back in. Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to rinse that plate up and use it for my plate. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. This is delicious. This is beautiful. And how easy was this, guys? We are about 15 minutes in, maybe, something like that. And we've got dinner. I mean, this part of it's ready. We've got our Dijon ready to go for some dipping. Goodness gracious. I'm going to turn this way down and just let it simmer. And basically all we are doing is waiting on the rice. So while we're waiting on the rice, I'm going to rinse my plate right here. I'm going to leave that right there because I always need paper plate. Just rinsing this because it's the same food. Okay. I'm going to wipe it clean. Oh, here we go. My paper towels that I have there. And I'm going to use the same plate for my... guess what? Rice is done. Let me see. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little bit more of the seasoning of Tony Cashier's seasoning.
Dirty it up a little more.
Dirty it up, man. I mean, I'm telling you, people said, I put it on everything. I think what happens also with this is a lot of times dirty rice has chicken or beef or pork in it, and the meat also turns it a darker dirty rice color. Okay, so this is all veggie tonight. But yeah, I can see that? I can see where the color definitely comes in. And there you go, and we've got some amazing dirty rice. Look at that. Now, again, if you put meat in that, it'll be darker, and it'll really look like dirty rice. Like if it's a genuine dirty rice recipe, it literally looks like it kind of rolled around in the mud. It's dirty rice, but it looks great. Okay, I'm going to make a plate, guys, because dinner is served. Look at this. I mean, we are, I don't know how long we're doing the show already, Chris, but I can tell you that this was quick. It took me it usually takes about, 15 minutes from start to finish with the rice cooker. And this was done, it clicked right after this was done. So that's how quick this meal was. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Get some of those veggies on there. Oh my goodness gracious. Yep, and yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. What a meal, right? Okay, so that's our show for today. You're going to watch this on YouTube this time. Number 29 was a different kind of a day, but we still have our dessert. Let me take that out for you once again. We had our delicious little strawberry shortcake desserts. And we've got the kielbasa and veggies and the dirty rice. And there you go. And we hope you have a beautiful week. And we will see you next Wednesday right here on My Cooking Nooks Fed Up. Bye-bye, everybody. Chris, you ready to eat?
Let's do it.
Bye, everyone.